these promises of America, the problem, the reason that we are susceptible to violent extremism is because we have not deepened opportunity in our country enough. Now, it's true that certainly economic deprivation makes people susceptible to being lured and seduced. That's a fact. But it's also true that not only is it economic deprivation, although it is certainly part of it, the other part is social deprivation as well, and legal deprivation as well. So we've got to make sure that our constitutional framework is scrupulously adhered to. We reinforce the false narrative that America's at war with Islam when we appear to violate our own requirements of the Constitution regarding surveillance. When we mix surveillance and outreach, this is a very short-sighted thing to do, and I encourage members of law enforcement to not do it. Outreach is important, surveillance is important, and they should be done separately. And it's also important to bear in mind that when cases are constructed based on offering the defendant the means, motive, and opportunity to do the crime, that doesn't assist things either. It's also important that law enforcement prosecute hate crimes against Muslims. The violent extremist wants to say that, see, they allow people to abuse you. It's important that we at least admit that what happened in Chapel Hill probably was not only about a parking space. As long as we say, oh, it's just parking, and that this defies our sense of logic and common sense, this actually helps to support the false narrative of the violent extremists. They want to make the case that America hates you and is against you. Join us. It's not true, and we have to be very vocal in asserting that it is not true. Now, if I can get this opportunity to speak to you today, I cannot pass it up without mentioning something that is critically important that is happening right now that law enforcement and community must join together to work on, and that is the fact that on February 6th, our financial services system stopped working with Somali money wiring services to send money to Somalia. Why is this important? This is important because in the region, the violent extremist wants to be able to say, see, they won't even let your relatives send you money. They want to be able to say that. And we have got to stop them from saying that.